and everyone else. Annie Kaspar, 11:11 a.m. on 2/10/2017. I just wanted to relay some really fantastic information to everyone and then talk a little bit about truth. Spend some time with the word, go look at the meaning, look at all the derivatives, look at its origins, spend some time with it. But I began distributing just a tiny bit to my community, the letters that I've drafted for class council as well as for the UN, and the response is really good. And I knew that would be the case because when you approach people of power with authority, with truth, which is that which is the case, or that which is a fact, that which is founded in reality and not extrapolated and not too abstract, they respond. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to get anywhere. I'm just saying it's very good response so far. And so I'm going to, as much as I don't want to, because I don't have, the targeting has been ridiculous, guys. I mean, I've never had it worse. But the good news is the electromagnetics have been shut down pretty much through my filings with the FAA. So if anybody wants to consult with me about how to manage their own personal claim, I'm very open to that. And not creating a legal claim, but just like basically doing what I'm trying to do, or was trying to do until all my stuff is hijacked, but we'll see. Doing it on your personal self and your experience first, because I'm having success. And it's amazing to me because my life has been destroyed. So that's one. But you know why that I'm having success? Because I was always founded in truth. And I'm always founded in facts, which are they're not inflammatory, they're not radical. Facts and truth never, ever is inflammatory or agitative. It's just not. Truth are sticking to facts, events, the case that is, which means that the facts themselves prove the case, which is what law is based on, by the way. And so you don't have to get finger pointing crazy, you don't have to do all of that madness. You just have to show the facts, the pattern and practice of the facts, and the truth reveals itself. And once the truth reveals itself, that's very, very difficult when we've done it correctly and politely and civilly to our authoritative figures, geos, non-geos, for them not to respond in a positive manner. So I'm really happy about that. But see, the truth works. You don't have to mudsling. You don't have to get aggressive. You don't have to finger point. You don't have to indict. You just have to tell the truth of your experience for what it is, which is a crime against humanity, which is severe human, civil, and constitutional right violations, even with the laws that are in place. Because just because there are laws in place and make some of these events that the targeted experience doesn't mean that they're truly the facts speak for themselves. Hold on. I have to document this right now because this is what I begun to do. So, because these flybys start the minute I start to record, or speak on the phone with TIs, particularly TIs that have substantial cases and have like really been mutilated. It's amazing the interception I experienced there. The very funny thing is with the false TIs or the infiltrators or whatever you want to call them, I don't know what to call them. Forgive me because I don't know the truth of that yet. But for folks that don't seem to be much of a concern to whomever is running these programs, those calls, those communications aren't really intercepted. It's very interesting to watch this unfold. Thank you for all the UN letters. They continue to come in. Thank you for the referrals. Thank you for the high integrity. And thank you for sticking with the truth. Now, here's the other reason why my letters are the way they are. I don't have knowledge of your truth. You do, right? So when I do a group filing, I need to keep it to the truths that we all know together and that have been affirmed by external fact, truth organizations. Whether or not they've worked for us in the past or not is not an issue. That's a money clouding issue, which is ridiculous. But if we stay in the truth and in the facts as a group first, and we move that way, we're going to get the results that I got today. And again, it's just the beginning. I have to caveat everything with it's just the beginning. But if we want to do this right, we have to do this right. And we have to do it in truth and facts. And we have to do it as legally founded as possible because we do not want our integrity impugned upon by anyone ever in any way, because that's what will ultimately succeed for us beyond our unity and all those wonderful, wonderful, wonderful qualities that, again, go to the 10 Commandments because it's all there. And again, I'm saying I'm not like a heavy-duty Christian, but my basic moral ethics are that. So spend some time with the truth. Continue to get your UN letters, and I'm continuing to approach class counsel step by step. Because of this setback with Social Security, I'm not exactly sure how far I'm going to be able to go with this because, guys, they have destroyed my life for 8 years so consistently that I'm at the stage where I actually want to leave the country and seek political refuge status in a country that respects human, civil, and constitutional rights. And my claims are so significant at this juncture, I could easily do that. I have a press release I've put together to release to only very specific press people when we do the UN filing. And again, it's founded in facts and truth. And that will invite the members of the media community, because there are many out there that have integrity. You just have to find them. To begin to cover us consistently. And as I was about to move to all these other areas, I was going to continue to, I was creating also a media campaign. But guys, I was expecting this to be fixed and there wasn't going to be any financial issues. So I don't know if I can do this now because there are financial issues. They have $250,000 of my money. They're saying they have the legal right to not give it to me after 8 years of gross fraud, misinformation, disinformation, absolute illegalities left, right, and center. Yeah, you cannot imagine. But because our country is so criminal at this juncture, they continue to think they can get away with this stuff. And I'm supposed to get $2,500 a month as a disabled person, and I'm getting $760. So I'm not sure if I can move forward, and I don't want to ask you for money because I've been attacked by lunatics in the group that should have been quarantined and removed for their outrageous, illegal slander, libel, and defamation of people. Not just me, many. And there are many folks like this. They seem to be infiltrators. There has to be, because people don't act with that criminal impunity unless they are actually perpetrators. Telltale sign. So I'm not sure beyond the UN letter and getting class counsel what I can do, because they have hogtied me for 20 years and they are making sure, because they know what will happen when this money comes. They know exactly what will happen. And I have to give consideration to immigrating to a country that will respect my human, civil, and constitutional rights. And I just have to tell you this, I've only been targeted in English-speaking domains, meaning, not even, no, sorry, incorrect. I've only been targeted in Puerto Rico, America, 4 states, and in England. Nowhere in Scandinavia, nowhere in Asia, nowhere in Germany, nowhere in France. Think of the places I've been. Yeah. And because of my parents' lineage, I have an opportunity to immigrate to Europe to 2 countries where I wasn't targeted. And so I'm very seriously considering this because I'm not going to live like this. This is torture, and it is concentration camp torture, and it has been for 8 years, and it's destroyed everything, everything of mine. So, okay, I'll try to keep it to 10 minutes each time because I'm not giving you, well, I'm not overwhelming you with data. I'm just giving you good basic points to work on. So please contact me at Annie, A-N-I, Kaspar, K-A-S-P-A-R @gmail.com or 941-356-8007 to join my efforts right now, exclusive domain to the UN and for class counsel. And if you would like to consult with me about how to turn your life around, because I was on an assassination protocol, and I'm here, and they've tried for 8 years to kill me, without doubt, in many different ways. And they did give me a heart attack, and they did give me breast cancer, I'm sure, a number of times. And that coaching will take you from A to Z, which means I know everything that you need to do for your health. I now know very well how to politically diffuse your situation and how to approach individually for you to get remedy until you can get legal with a lawyer, either class or individual remedy. So I'm more than happy to actually work with you on something like that. And I'm not sure about rates yet. I probably would have it on a sliding scale, probably be like an hourly rate kind of thing. But because we're all so tortured, I'm so, I'm just happy to help as much as I can. But I have to take care of myself, and I have a tendency not to do that. I have a tendency to take care of a lot of other people first, and especially when I see, I can't talk about it because I'll start to cry because I know my own torture and the beautiful TIs with whom I've spoken. I mean, there's only one TI I've spoken with who has any kind of criminal thing, and it was so minor, and it was because they were in a position where they were literally faced with starvation and homelessness. So I look forward to hearing from you. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone, and let's move forward as positively as possible. And of course, I knew my ideas will be working, so God bless. Again, Annie Kaspar, ANIKASPAR @gmail.com, or you may reach me at 941-356-8007. And please see Justice Rising, which is like a fundraiser for everything that I'm doing. And you don't have to do, some people have been so kind, $50. I mean, really, that takes care of the whole, we have the UN finally paid for. Well, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, because it depends on how many letters come in the next week. The money, of course, is in Ithaca somewhere, but I should be able to have that wired into the account pretty shortly, and we'll be okay. But that's, of course, my targeting is, oh yeah, we're going to send it to a bank account that's been closed for over a year, because that's to subvert us. Of course. But visit with Justice Rising, and again, as I said, I'm more than happy. But I need to make money because I can't live like this. They've destroyed me, and they destroy all of the opportunities I would have for businesses, of course, and they sabotage like you cannot imagine. It is out of this world. Sometimes I think it's just incredible. And then they try to direct me in areas where they can actually frame me. It's so obvious. It's a joke. So I need your help as much as you need mine. Blessings. Have a beautiful weekend.